All right, this is Friday morning, December 5th, moving day. These are the last videos of me, Betty Lou, Reboot at 80, in her first apartment in Vlora, Albania. And it was a good place. It was very, very culturally Albanian, but the walls were clean, old, a little bit buggy, but it's an old building. This is the living room. Obviously, all of my stuff is still here, but I wanted to make this in case I would need it to tie in with anything else. Like the next move. But I like the place. I would have stayed here. I didn't like the agreements. And that is a cultural thing in this country. Here is the balcony. I love the balcony. These are buildings. I am the only foreigner here in any of these buildings. These are businesses down there. It's raining, so I don't want to get my precious camera wet. And it's got an old washing machine, but man, it works. You get the right soap, the right temperature, and it really, really cleans your clothes. Better than all this, what we have now. I don't know. I don't know why I say that. I always think old is better when it's not always. Here's the bedroom. This is not exactly a TV. It's some kind of weird monitor that I think you can watch what they're watching in the other room. I think that's how it's supposed to be. I never used the television. It was always in Albanian. And I never wanted to bother changing the language. And honestly, the only place I like to watch TV is in bed. Or prone, I guess. Not in bed, but prone. And here's the bathroom, which is perfectly all right, except for, and I know I make such a big deal of this, but you're taking a shower. It doesn't keep the water out at all. Not at all. So you have to mop. You get a shower curtain and a mop every time you take a refreshing shower. That gets me so much. And it's not that many things are beyond my comprehension. There are a couple things that are, though. But anyway, I will compile a list for if even one person who is thinking of moving to Albania just to make their trip a little easier. It won't make their trip easier because there are always going to be things, but it will make, there won't be as many surprises, and you can know what to request when you're looking at apartments. You think you know, no matter how much, turn this around. No matter how much research you do, I like to research. I like to think I have everything in order and people to pick me up and know what neighborhood I'm staying. All that kind of stuff that a logical person puts together. But it doesn't always work out, so go with the flow, and I really do want to give you a couple pointers. Anyway, bye. I'm leaving. I have to walk up and meet the taxi driver, whom is going to be a godsend. I know that. I'm going to get moved. It'll probably be 2 trips. Got some really silly stuff here. I bought some weights. I'm going to use these weights. I found a mirror on the street. I'd like to take that. Weird stuff. Anyway, bye.